Previously, in the Handsome clan, we tackled Recruitment Drive for the prayer XP that we so desperately needed to unlock overheads in order to protect ourselves against Elvarg. Doing it without Quest Helper felt like the noble choice, right up until the chemistry room slapped us back to reality. And after watching Emma almost implode, we just admitted defeat and turned the guide on and got the quest completed. But now that our prayer's improving and the grind continues for our leveling, we're getting closer to what lies ahead, which is fighting Elvarg. Let's get into this episode. Roll the intro. We decided to try Group Iron, but with a twist. One of us has never played RuneScape before. Meet the team. So, I was reading a guide and I learned that Iron Men tend to do LMS, get some points, get rune arrows and high alchit for money. I've been awful at PKing since the very beginning of my time on RuneScape, and I quickly realised that even on the early mornings of a Sunday, I still was awful and I gave up and I just am not going to do it. But since we completed Children of the Sun, we've now unlocked Varlamore, and that allowed me to take my rogue outfit and start doing houses. If you don't know how this content works, a wealthy citizen gets distracted, you can get unlimited pickpockets off them during that time, which unlocks house keys and you can rob houses. You get valuables for that, which you then take to this shady fellow here, and you sell them for gold. And I realised then, I have a new way of making gold on this account. Whilst I was doing that, Emma was sitting right next to me and she was training her fire making at Wintertodd. She's had this goal in her mind that she wants to at least get 199, and fire making seems like the one that she thinks might be the easiest to obtain. She didn't come and join me at Varlamore for two reasons. The first one being she didn't have the rogue outfit, didn't really understand the value of it. But secondly, although she had unlocked Varlamore, she'd seen no value to what Varlamore was. She didn't understand it. She didn't know what perks it would bring. It was just something she unlocked as a reward to the last quest that she completed in a previous episode. You know, future me voicing this over can tell you she's definitely picked up the value of Varlamore for an Iron Man now. But that was pretty much it. After that, we decided, let's meet up, let's do some quests, let's get closer to trying Elvarg again. Alright, so we're going to do the Lost Tribe. I had the mic muted for the start of that recording, which was great. From memory, I think this is what discovers the goblins that live under the castle. And also is a key part to unlocking the Dorgeshan crossbow, which is excellent for some ranged XP. Which will be good for us leveling up our range. Can I help you? Do you have any quests for us? There was recently some damage to the castle's cellar. Part of the wall has collapsed. The Duke insists that it was an earthquake. I think some kind of monsters are to blame. So what do you need me to do? Ask people around the town about it. Maybe someone saw something. Hello, what are you doing here? Do you know what happened in the castle cellar? Last night I was in the kitchen and I heard a noise from the cellar. I opened the trapdoor and saw a creature dart into a hole in the wall. It looked a bit like a goblin, but it had big, bulging eyes. It wasn't wearing armor, but it had this odd helmet with a light on it. The tunnel was too dark for me to follow it, so I went to tell the Duke. But when we went down to the cellar, the hole had been blocked up, and no one believes me. I believe you. Thank you, Handsome D. If you can convince the Duke I'm telling the truth, then we can get to the bottom of this mystery. Alright, so Hans, for his first time ever, went away from the front of the castle down to the very bottom of the cellar. Interesting. Never to do that again, I imagine.
Where did Hans go?
You can still talk to him, I think. No, he walks around. He'll probably be catching up with you somewhere.
Hans! Hans! I don't even know what he looks like. There's a Hans!
The wall collapsed. I had to spend all day clearing it up. The Duke says it was an earthquake. Okay, so you have a different person than me to find. I got lucky with Hans, so you're going to have to ask someone else. Try Bob back the way. Over there, yeah. Why was he in the kitchen?
Snack.
He walks into the castles for a snack. I will say that Hans said that he saw something in the cellar.
Hans is the grass.
Goblins live in natural caves, but everyone knows they don't have the wit to make their own tunnels. I struggle to read the text of RuneScape's font. I don't know why. It's the only font I struggle to read. Yes, Your Grace, but if there's any possibility that this is a goblin incursion, then we should take that possibility very seriously. I think we should at least investigate. Your Grace, this adventure took that talisman you discovered to Seradar. I think you should listen to. Very well, I give you permission to investigate this mystery. If there is a blocked tunnel, then perhaps you should try to unblock. Boom! You dig a narrow tunnel through the rocks. You gotta use the pickaxe on it.
God's sake.
I know, it's awful. So remove it, and then in your inventory you can use it. Oh yeah, you hit that.
Oh.
Squeeze in that hole.
Oh.
Hi, I'm just quickly interrupting to say if you've been enjoying this series and you haven't subbed already, maybe consider giving us a little subscribe. We just recently hit over 100 subscribers, which is absolutely massive, and it is very, very refreshing to see the numbers go up. So give it a consideration, but let's jump back to it.
A brooch? Is it called a brooch?
Brooch?
Brooch. That's it. It's such a nice brooch. Would you like one of these for your Christmas?
Switch.
Okay, so look at symbol. So this is, you've got to go a certain way. I can't remember which way you go though without quest helper, so let's wing it. I'm going to follow the symbols. See the symbols?
Yeah.
What does this symbol say? Oh, you. There's a symbol over in this one too. I can't run that way. When I click over here, it runs around. It doesn't go through the... I think this is pathing me the correct way. I swear the game never used to do this back in the day. Yeah, exactly. It paths you around it now. They must have changed the pathing. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Alright, go through that cave to the right. See that hole on the right-hand side? Yeah. I clicked around it and it actually pathed me around that. The game never used to do that, I swear. The pathing has been broke, unless we were all just simple. Greetings. I dug through the rubble in the cellar and found a tunnel. On the ground, I found this brooch. I've never seen anything like that before. It doesn't come from Lumbridge. What do you think, Sigmund? It is unknown to me, Your Grace, but the fact is, there is enough to prove Hans' story. It must have been dropped by a goblin as it fled. Never heard of a goblin wearing something so well crafted. And it must have been stolen. But it wasn't stolen from us. Where could it be from? That doesn't matter. You said yourself the goblins couldn't have made that, so they must have stolen it from somewhere. Horrible, thieving goblins have broken into our cellar. We must retaliate immediately. First, we should wipe out the goblins east of the river, then we can march on the goblin village to the northwest. I will not commit troops until I have proof that goblins are behind us. Handsome D, please find out what you can about this brooch. The librarian in Varrock might be able to help identify the symbol. This is where the Chronicle book comes in. Hello there, Handsome D. What can you tell me about this brooch? I've never seen that symbol before. Where did you find it? In a cave beneath Lumbridge. Very odd. Have you got any idea how it got there? A goblin might have dropped it. I've never heard of a goblin carrying a brooch like this, but just a minute. The other day I filed a book about ancient goblin tribes. It's somewhere at the west end of the library, I think. Maybe there will be some use. Okay. The Dogashan, goblins of the strong spears. That's what we have a brooch of. To Falador we go.
Where you going?
I'm gonna get some runes to teleport to Falador. You need 37 magic though.
I don't have that.
I'll wait for you at Falador. Oh, there she is. Imandu, finally here. Hello, Imandu. Nice to have you here with us.
You're not sitting down for me.
Oh, I see. It has a problem syncing animations for people out of render. Am I sitting down now? Yeah, I see. Alright, who are we talking to? You ever heard of the Dorgashan? Dorgashan, that old goblin legend. Lost tribe. In time of much war, there are many tribes. Big high war god send Dorgash tribe to fight beardy short people in mountains. No, he sent them to fight tall people with biting blades. That's what I hear. It was beardy short people, that how legend go. These guys speak how I read, which is excellent. Do you want me to decide for you again? That most stupid idea yet. If it happened, it either happened one way or the other. You can't just decide which. Yeah, even goblins know that. Make up your minds. It was tall people. That was old storyteller tale. No beardy short people. That how legend always goes stupid. You stupid. Make up your minds again? Why are they not making their minds up?
It doesn't really matter.
Is that all we need to know?
No, if you click, it doesn't really matter.
Oh. It doesn't really matter. What happened to them? Well, they say we not want to fight, so God punished them. That's silly. No God will ever say that. What happened then? They lost battle. That's why God punished them. Haha, if they lost battle, they all be dead. No, they losing, so they run away, and Big High War God punished them for running away. What kind of God would punish them for refusing to fight? Shh, you must not question Big High War God. No, because he's much bigger than us. Well, either way, they refused to fight. Yeah, I suppose so. Anyway, the Big High War God punished them. He turned their insides to stone. That's silly. No, that's not silly. It's green armor. He put inside stone. Big hole up in ground. That's not punishment. Cave and ice too. Then he closed that. So do goblins make their own tunnels? What? Make our own tunnels? We hadn't thought of that. Well, I found this brooch inside. And I looked up the symbol, and it was a symbol of the Dorgeshan. That not look like goblin brooch. Goblins not wear jewellery. Well, if it is the Dorgeshan tribe, they know who won big wars. You should greet them with goblin victory dance. No, you greet them with a goblin bow. Bow, even. Doing bow, make you look like a wimp, This is where you get to learn the... Yeah, show me both greetings. That's a good idea. Okay. So we see that one, and then we see the goblin bow. Thanks. Okay. Do you get the... Did you get... Oh, you're learning them too?
Yeah. No. To make contact with the Dorgeshan. Dorgeshan.
Draws a circle on the ground. I'm running for it. Gonna beat you cause I've already been.
I can't wait to fall down the stupid bit of water and die.
Alright. Pathing gods commence.
Wait, let me follow you because I don't trust myself.
Who are you? How did you get in here? Surface dweller. Okay. Let's do... We do. A human knows ancient greeting? Perhaps you're a friend after all. Greetings, friend. I'm sorry I panicked when I saw you. Our legends tell of the surface as a place of horror and violence, where the gods forced us to fight in terrible battles. When I saw a surface dweller appear, I was afraid it was a return to the old days. You break into the castle cellar. It was an accident. We were following a seam of iron, and suddenly we found ourselves in a room. We blocked up our tunnel behind us and ran back here. Then we did what cave goblins always do. There is a problem. We hid and hoped it would go away. We meant no harm. Please tell the ruler of the above people that we want to make peace. Okay. So we just go back now? I should report back to the Duke. Alright. I've made contact with the cave goblins. They say they were following a seam and broke into the cellar by mistake, and I suppose you believe them, goblin lover. Well, they seem friendlier than most goblins, and nothing was taken from the cellar. Actually, something was taken. Sigmund has informed me that some of the castle silverware is missing from the cellar. Unless it is returned, I'm afraid I'll have no option but war.
Oh, no.
Back down we go. All for some fucking silverware. That you can mine silver, like, super easy. Why on earth are we waging a war?
What?
Bless you.
Thanks.
That was a war cry, so we better get back. Pronto.
Wait for me. Wait for me.
No, I'm just gonna... I'm zooming.
You're being a bully.
That was the quickest return ever.
What?
Hello, friend.
He's very cute.
Some silverware has gone missing from the castle. The Duke thinks you stole it. Oh no, we would never do such a thing. I assure you, we took nothing from the cellar. You must convince the Duke we are innocent. Alright, back you go. Greetings, welcome to my castle. The cave goblins say they didn't steal anything. Well, they would say that, wouldn't they? I think I will need better proof than a simple denial that these goblins are innocent.
You at it. At it, mate.
Let's talk to Sigmund. Can I help you? Tell me about the silverware that was stolen. The priceless lumbered silverware. It comes out only on special occasions. It was kept in storage in the cellar, but now the goblins have stolen it. We were just about to bring the silverware out until we realized you hadn't subscribed to this channel. Sorry did no one notice earlier? That doesn't matter, you'll never find it because the goblins took it, so you can't stop the war. Sigmund sounds like he wants the war, doesn't he?
I'm gonna pickpocket Sigmund. Boop. I steal a tiny little key. Oh, was that what I was meant to do?
Maybe. What do you think?
I don't know.
Mm.
I right-clicked them after you tell me to right-click.
I found some ham roads. Sigmund must be a member of the Human Against Monsters cult. He hates monsters. He's monster racist.
I searched the chest but find nothing.
The Duke will have your head if he knows you're searching his chest in his room. Did you know Sigmund is a member of Ham? I had suspected it, but however much I disapprove of the ham movement, it's not actually illegal. I'll keep an eye on him though. So we have his ham robe. Alright. So you are a ham member now. So now you gotta go to find where ham hang out. Because I think
In the kitchen.
Sigmund took it. I think Sigmund put them somewhere.
Ham hangs out in the kitchen. It's got to be in the kitchen. Talk to the cook.
I actually know where ham is.
Do you have a quest for me? Oh my god. I've been speaking to the Duke this whole time and we didn't know it was his birthday.
Oh, you're starting Recipe for Disaster.
Oh.
Emma's just casually starting RFD.
For that quest, I do think.
Yeah.
It's because. Anyway, where's the ham?
Ham is Humans Against Monsters. Ham is out this way. Meow.
Meow. Trapdoor seemed locked.
Ugh, gotta open. I'm going in. Meow.
Really?
Yeah. Wonder what else you could do with that door, Mandu. I wonder what else. There you go. You're in.
Nice.
This is Ham's headquarters. This is where they get together and talk about their hatred for monsters, Emandu. We've got to find the silverware.
Or love of bacon.
Oh, it could be. Could be. Emma, I have the Lumbridge silverware.
Where?
Oh my god, I'm going back to the castle. It was right in that box at the front.
Oh, for God's sake. And here's me running in to search other things. Let me in. This is ghastly. Ghastly. Let's go. Oh, I'm running the wrong way.
I'm running back to the castle with the silverware. Oh yeah.
Demand an answer. How dare Sigmund do this?
If you drop on the ground, it looks quite nice, but there's not enough silverware to go around a very special occasion, is there? There's literally a plate of
Don't
bowling.
you know that there's a recipe for disaster going on?
I found the missing silverware in the ham cave. Sigmund, is this your doing? Of course not. The goblins must have dropped the silverware as they ran away. Don't lie to me. I knew you were a ham member, but I didn't think you would stoop to this. You are dismissed from my service. But don't you see it was for the best for goblins to be living under our feet like this? Ugh. Doesn't matter how civilized they are, all subhuman species must be wiped out. That's enough. Get out of my castle now. I see. Whoa, there's two Sigmunds. Why have I got two Sigmunds? What is going on here? I was ill-advised. Unless there's an act of aggression by the cave goblins, there's no need for war. The Duke writes a document and signs it. This peace treaty specifies the border between Lumbridge and the cave goblins' realm. Please take it to the cave goblins and tell them I'd like to meet their leader to sign it. Hello, friend. I have a peace treaty from the Duke of Lumbridge. A peace treaty? Then you will not invade? No, as long as you stick to the terms of this treaty, there will be no conflict. The Duke of Lumbridge wants to meet your ruler to sign it. I will summon Urtag, our headman, at once. The signing of the Lumbridge-Dogershan Treaty. Here we are.
Oh, this is a sick cutscene. Look at it. Whoa.
Your Grace, I present Urtag, headman of the Dogershan. Welcome, Urtag. I am sorry that your race came under suspicion. I assure you that the warmongering element has been dealt with. I apologize for the damage to your cellar. I will send workers to repair the hole. No, let it stay. It can be a route of commerce between our lands. Handsome D, Handsome Emma, Lumbridge is in your debt. Please accept this ring as a token of my thanks. It is enchanted to save you in your hour of need. I too thank you. Accept the freedom of the Dogershan mines. These are strange times. I never dreamed that I would see the surface, still less that I would be on friendly terms with its people. Prattle on, goblin. Soon you will be destroyed.
Dun dun dun!
The start of many things with Sigmund.
Quest complete.
You have completed the Lost Tribe. You're awarded 1 quest point, 3,000 mining XP, a Ring of Life, and Dogershan mine access.
Oh yeah.
Did you get some mining levels there? You did 26 mining. GZ, GZ. It's not official unless I put it in game. GZ. Let's move on. I was going to put ASL in the chat, and then I thought Jagex would probably see that as like some weird thing and mute the account or something. I don't want to run the risk of that. Let's fucking go! Okay, we did Lost Tribe. So, what does that unlock the Dorgishan crossbow? When do we get the Dorgishan crossbow? I think there's another quest after that. Oh, you can get it after the completion of the Lost Tribe. Let's go! I want to go get one. I need gold. I need gold. Hang on. I need to go up and get gold. So the Dorgishan crossbow is a crossbow made by the Dorgishan tribe. It's built of bone, and it is absolutely phenomenal for training range. You need 28 to use it, but I'm going to go buy one right now because it is goddamn worth it. I can't remember. I don't think it's expensive, but just take some cash. I'm taking my 65,000 I have to my name.
How you got 65,000? How did you get so much?
Thieving. I went and did some house robberies, some hoosies. Nice. Cooking. Can't wield it. But, yeah, can get 20.
I want to attack the stag. I want to follow him.
That is actually a major upgrade for the account right there. Right, I'm going to do some range training. Got a short bow and some leather equipment. So a plus 19 on attack. Very nice. Go to the cows, see what we can do with that.
So after completing the quest, we decided it would be best to train our range in anticipation of using the Dorgishan crossbow. Like the noobs that we are, we took the classical approach of Lumbridge cows to kickstart our levels and worked on that when we had some free time. Over the coming days, we took our foot off the questing gas, so to say, and Emma decided she quite liked the idea of getting the rogue outfit and committed herself to another grind. She hated this more than doing the graceful outfit, and to be honest, luck was not in her favour when it came to this grind. With the release of Varlamore, since I last trained to 83 Hunter, I decided to go do some rumours to unlock the Quetzal Whistle.
Here we go. We got the rumor in about six hunts and straight back to the Hunter Guild. Easy as that.
What does it look like?
This little thing. The Antelope Hoof Shard.
And you trade it in for something?
For 4,600 Hunter XP.
So it's a task?
Yeah. They came out with Varlamore. And you also get a Hunter Loot Sack, which can be very good. Alright, so we'll hand this in. Sweet 4,840 Hunter XP. We'll get another rumor, and we'll have a look and see what we get with this Hunter pack. Here we go. Alright, so we got 172 Blessed Bone Shards. Cannot complain at that. Quetzal Feed. Alright, so we have the Sunlight Mothwing, and we have done 10 rumors. Let's get this back to the Hunter rumor guy and see if we get the Quetzal Whistle blueprint.
What's the rumor guy name? Don't tell me, but I just want to see him and I'll try and guess his name.
This person.
Trevor?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Techo.
Oh.
You can now claim a basic Quetzal Whistle blueprint from Pitray atop the Hunter Guild tree. Let's go! I spotted you working hard to help the guild. How would you like a basic Quetzal blueprint to help you get back here in the future? Yes, I'd love one. You'll need to use the blueprint to craft a whistle from a willow log. Make sure it works for you. There's no standard size whistle nowadays. When you want to charge your whistle, be sure to bring some of those lovely meats you're gathering up here for the birds. If they eat well, you'll get a lot more use out of them. All right, so climb down the rope.
That's a nice bird.
And we have the blueprint, so let's check what we need. We need a knife and one set of willow logs. Do we have willow logs? We do. Let's just take one. Let's take a knife as well. Craft into this. Craft. Boom. You craft yourself a basic Quetzal Whistle. We'll check it. We have 0 charges, so we'll take some of the antelope meat that we have. 10 of those. We'll see how much that takes to charge, because some meats take more than others. It took literally 2 for 5 charges. That was incredible.
It's miserable.
Why don't you take a break from doing it?
No, because I just want it done. I don't want to have to come back here.
Spoken like any series that's made by a big time creator. I don't want to come back here, so we're just going to stay here till we get it. And then they just jump to you getting it.
But then I'll never have to come back down here because I've already seen Grace.
All right, here we go.
Last one.
Yes! High five! Let's go! You did it! You did it! You got it! Case of rogue equipment. Boom! Collection log slot completed. Well done. Good work. Heavy ass grind, that one. For you anyway. Wasn't meant to be that hard, but oh yeah. I love how yours is a crop top.
Pretty inappropriate.
So now whenever you pickpocket wearing that full outfit where you get one like item, you'll always get two. Which is really good for coins. You get
Why are people choosing to cook on this fire?
because it's right next to a bank and the fire never goes out.
Nice. How do I get out of here?
The ladder through that door.
Excuse me, I'm a rogue. Out and get me out of here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Why is this black? What's here?
It's an unfinished area of the game that never ever got done.
Why is it a black square? They could have filled it in with a graphic. Where's this?
Where? Oh, that area. Mm-hmm. That's next to Sophonim, which is the a desert town.
What's in here?
Mostly Harmless is where you've seen...
There's nothing evil over here, is there? It's mostly harmless.
Oh, I see that. It's Mostly Harmless. Oh, I have never, ever, ever seen that before. Yeah. Alright, so we're off to do the dig site quest. I'm trying to catch up with Emma so we can rattle through it.
Hello there. I am the resident lecturer of antiques and artifacts. I also set the Earth Sciences exam. Earth Sciences? That's right, dear. The world of Gielinor holds many wonders beneath its surface. Students come to me to take exams so they may join in on the archaeological dig going on just north of here. So if they don't pass the exam, they can't dig at all. That's right. We have to make sure that students know enough to be able to dig safely and not damage the artifacts. Can I take the exam? Are you sure you want to? Our exams are serious business. Aye, of course. Very well. If you get this letter stamped by the curator of Varrock's museum. Why is that then? Because he is a very knowledgeable man and employs our archaeological...
Archaeological
expert. I'm sure he knows a lot about your exploits and can judge whether you'd make a good archaeologist or not. Besides, the museum contributes funds to the dig. But why are you writing the letter? Shouldn't he? He's a very busy man. So I write the letters and he just stamps them if he approves. Oh, I see. I'll ask him if he'll approve me and bring my stamped letter back here. Thanks.
To Varrock we go?
Yeah. You're actually just a bully. So here I've got to walk and you won't even walk with me.
Did you not bring your book?
No. I think we need tools for this. There's something telling me I need... Oh, and I've got my thing open.
Oh, yeah.
A pestle and mortar, a vial, a tinderbox, a cup of tea, two rope. I don't have rope in the bank, but...
I've got rope.
I've got rogues kits.
Ooh.
An abundance of them. How do I even use them?
You just click them. That is a perfect example of using dead content to make rope on the fly. Yes, you have rope kits and that will allow you to spawn ropes. That was actually genius thinking, by the way. I was about to say let's go to Ned and get more.
Welcome to the Museum of Varrock. I've been given this letter by the examiner at the dig site. Can you stamp this for me? Nay please, nay thanks. What have we here? A letter of recommendation. In the letter here says your name is Handsome Emma. Well, Handsome Emma, I wouldn't normally do this for anyone, but as you did such a great service with the Shield of Arav, I don't see why not. Run this letter back to the examiner to begin your adventure into the world of earth sciences. Enjoy your studies, student. There you go. God, I thought that was the end of the dialogue. There you go. Good luck, student. Be sure to come back and show me your certificates. I would like to see how you get on. Okay, I will. Thanks. See you later.
Right, well we go get that rope.
Here we go with this animation. Look how animated they are in here. Look. Look at them. They're skipping and all sorts. Like, you really don't see this many other places in the game. Look at that. She's pulling her mum and stuff. No, I'm opening it first. Back off. No, look at this prank.
Oh, that was my other account. I'm only joking. I'm joking. It's not me. Oh, Cyclops 2880 coming in with the gate open.
Hello, hello. Again, here's the stamp letter you asked for. Good, good. We will begin the exam. Okay, we will start with the first exam, Earth Sciences, Level 1, Beginner. Question 1, Earth Sciences Overview. Can you tell me what Earth Sciences is?
The quest helper doesn't even tell you which is the right one.
Right, I don't think it's the first one. I think it's
quite
the
an easy
bottom one.
Yeah, I would say so.
Combination of archaeology or vegetarianism. Okay, next question. No hints to whether I got that right or not. Earth Sciences Level 1, Question 2, Eligibility. Can you tell me which people are allowed to use the dig site? I think it's the second one. Professor, students and workmen only. Okay, next question. Earth Sciences Level 1, Question 3, Health and Safety. Can you tell me the proper safety points when working on a dig site? Heat resistant clothing to be worn at all times, rubber chickens to be worn on heads at all times, protective clothing to be worn, tools kept away from the site.
Why would you keep your tools away from the site? You need them.
I still think it's that one.
I think it's that one too, yeah.
Okay, that covers Level 1 Earth Sciences exam. Let's see how you did. Oh dearie me, this is appalling. None correct at all. What?
I suggest you go and study properly.
No. Steal an animal skull. Nice. Guess what I found? Hey, my lucky mascot. Thanks ever so much. Let me help you with those questions now. Hello again. Are you ready for another shot of the exam? Yes, I certainly am. Okay, we will start the first exam. Earth Sciences Level 1 Beginner. Question 1. Can you tell me what Earth Sciences is? The study of the Earth and its contents and history. Okay, next question. Can you tell me which people are allowed to use the dig site? All that have passed the appropriate Earth Sciences exam. Okay, next question. Health and safety. Can you tell me the proper health and safety points when working on the dig site? Gloves, boots to be worn at all times. Proper tools must be used. That concludes the exam for Earth Sciences Level 1. Let's see how you did. You got all questions correct. Well done. Here is your certificate to prove it. You also get a decent trowel to dig with. And of course, you'll want to get studying for your next exam now. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wee wow. See that?
I have something to tell you. I too got a certificate.
Wow.
We're qualified.
Sick.
Congrats.
Let's go. You followed me?
Mm-hmm.
Follow me hard.
So hard?
Hard. How's it going? I'm stuck on some more exam questions. Okay, I'll tell you my latest notes.
Do you like my Phil Graceful, by the way?
How'd you get that?
Ugh, just on the grind all the time.
Did you have the runes, the marks?
Oh, aye.
Did you have them?
Yeah.
Are you not even on your actual...
Go
No,
on.
you're in Fashionscape.
Yeah, I'm on the fashion plugin. I've not got it.
I'm ready for the next exam. Earth Sciences Level 2 Intermediate. Okay, that covers Level 2 Earth Sciences exam.
You're probably
Let me add
getting
up
the
your total.
idea now
Drum roll.
that this is a very long quest with some very repetitive
Smashed it, doll.
cycles as
Well
part
done.
of it.
I
It's
guess
very
I'm getting
hard
good
in
at
these
this.
sort of
Also want to
situations
get
for me to be
studying
able
for
to
your
edit
next
these
exam then.
episodes
Come
down so
on.
that they're not boring and they're as engaging
right.
as possible. But I also have the caveat that this is the first time Emma's ever experienced any of these quests, and I kind of want to try and keep as much of that experience in here as possible because that nostalgia is part of the reason why this series exists in the first place. So this is a bit of a slower burn quest, a bit of a slower episode. I hope you persevere though, because we are getting very close now to finally getting back to Elvarg. But yeah, editing this down in retrospect is a bit more difficult than I thought. I hope you're still enjoying it though.
Hello again. I'm ready for the last exam. Attention. This is the final part of the Earth Sciences exam. Earth Sciences Level 3. Advanced. You already had my attention.
Why attention?
Here's my certificate. Just use it. I can dig whenever I want to now. Perhaps you should use your newfound skills to find artifacts on the dig site that will impress the archaeological
Yeah.
archaeological expert.
I knew you would close that.
Why are you doing this to me? Like you actually just cancelled my thing again. Why did you do that? You just closed it. I literally You actual door block me constantly. Use rope on winch. Use rope on winch. Operate winch. Oh, ancient route. Look at that. Oh, that's not even say the ancient. I
didn't think it would do that. I'm so sorry. There's another one on the other side of the room.
You did that on purpose.
I actually didn't, I promise.
Sometimes I can't believe you. You saw me running. Where else did you think I was going? What did I do in here? What did I find? There's a room past these bricks. I wonder if I can move them out the way. I could find out what's inside. It looks dodgy, mate.
Do you see that ancient marking over there? Same
Yeah.
as the symbol.
It's terrifying.
Oh, very terrifying.
Well, I have a visitor. What are you doing here? How can I move the large pile of rocks? There used to be a chap that worked in the other shaft. He was working on explosive chemical mixture to be used clearing the areas underground. He left in a hurry one day. Something in the shaft scared him to death. He didn't say what. Oh? Rumour has it he'd been writing a book on his chemical mixture. I'm not sure what goes in it, but I'm sure you'll find the stuff he was using scattered around the dig site. He left so quickly, didn't take anything with him. In fact, I still have a chest key he gave me to look after. Perhaps it's more useful to you. Doug hands me a key. Oh, cheers, Doug.
Leave Doug's cave. Why has he just got a cave named after him?
Right, I'm gonna go open my chest. It's over here. Where am I going? Come on, Emma. How's your run doing?
75.
Too bad, not too bad. This is a very dangerous liquid called nitroglycerine. I have no problem with that word.
No, you don't.
Be careful how you handle it. Don't drop it or it will explode. Use chemical powder on them. Do you know what this powder is? Really? You do know how to find the most unusual items. I know what this is. It's a strong chemical called ammonium. Ammonium.
Ammonium, yep.
Nitrate. Why you want this, I'll never know. Cool. So let's use it on the vial. Okay, let's use this and this. Let's use this and this. Let's use this and this. Excellent. This looks just right. Nice. Right, I'm going back to the dig site. I'm gonna run down here. Oh, running down here. I'm gonna put it away. Run away. What?
Can't believe you didn't read any of the dialogue when he was talking. She was talking, huh?
Oh wow, that was a big explosion. What's the noise I can hear? Sounds like bones moving or something. I'm gonna run in here and I'm gonna take this up. Back off. Back off.
Oh, I've got it. No, I'm joking. I'll let you take it. I'm only kidding. It doesn't despawn.
Read the stone. Pick up the stone tablet. Read it. It says, back off, you spooky bitch. I'm out of here. And then I'll read it when I get upstairs because there's some idiot without a head attacking me. Right. It says, tremble mortal before the altar of our dread lord Zarus. Cool. No worries. Right. I'm going to take this back to my old mate Tessa. No. Yeah, Tessa. Is it? Am I taking it? Yeah. Quite a long quest this. There's not much to it, but it's long.
This is the end.
End of the world as we know it. Hello there, handsome Emma. Can I help you at all? I just literally used it on you, mate. For God's sake, use the stone tablet on Terry. I found this hidden in a hidden cavern beneath the dig site. Incredible. There's an altar down there. The place is crawling with skeletons. Yuck. This is an amazing discovery. All this while we were convinced there was no other race that had lived here. It seems the followers of Saradona have tried to cover up the evidence of the Zaros altar. This whole city must have been built over it. Thanks for your help. Your sharp eyes have spotted what many have missed. Here, take this gold as your reward.
Quest completed.
Nice. 15k mining, 2,000 herbies, and 2 gold bars. Nice.
Hey, that girl right there is following the same sort of colour of clothing and hair colour as you.
That's my alt.
Oh, you're all
What's
the
my
dreads.
alt name? Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Mechta.
Handsome Emma reached a mining level of 36, which is incredible because I told you high scores just before you did that. You went up 10 mining levels
And airblower
up to 20. Congrats, well done on that. That was a really good quest.